We'd heard rumors.
Well, my hair's standing up right now.
Really, oh boy, somebody's here.
I can feel the cold chills mostly.
Yeah.
This is the Coast Ghost Paranormal Research Society, and we are in the Cottage Grove Armory. It was one of the most exciting evenings that we ever had. We did the sweep first, and that sweep was to find out where the most active spots were. There were spirits all around us. I must say that we ran into spirit after spirit. It was very exciting. We've got the face orbs, not just plain old orbs, but faces. And the one that I caught, which was so cool, was the fellow up at in the commanding officer's room. We will be going into the ladies' auxiliary room, and right now we're headed for the medics' room. We always find something there.
There's a really significant heritage to the men and women that served from this facility, and we want to honor that. We took a number of groups through tours in the building, and we've been doing that for the last 3-4 years as we've owned it. And they came through on a tour with the Historic Preservation Group and made some comments toward the end about wanting to come back and just explore and look at the building. And so we said, sure, in an interest of just seeing what's here and honoring the heritage of the facility.
I have a list of 5 soldiers here that passed away in 2004, which was the last group that went out. We got the flashlights and the recorders if there is anybody here who would like to communicate with us.
If so, can you turn the flashlight on for us, please?
Can you answer turning it on for a yes, turning it back off for a no? I will name off these names and you light up the flashlight when I get to your name. Justin, are you here with us?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
We got it.
We got it, guys.
Justin, if that's you, could you please turn that off? Can you turn the flashlight back off for us?
Please. We always try and be polite, but...
We can ask another question if you get the light off.
Well, thank you for letting us know that you are here. Are there more than 5 of you here? Is there less than 5 people here?
Somebody may not be happy.
Okay, it looks like there's less than 5.
Less than 5?
Thank you for doing that for us.
Is there 4?
Okay.
4 people here?
We got 4.
Well, this is really, really wonderful. I'm so glad that they decided to do this for you guys. Because it doesn't always happen.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I was pretty convinced that, these folks are decent, normal folks, nice people. They just have a definite belief that there's something going on here that I don't think is actually going on here. A city is only a huge group of inhabitants, and every inhabitant probably has their own ideas of what's going on. So it can run anywhere, the whole gamut from, this place is clearly full of ghosts to that's complete nonsense. I'm, of course, more on the latter extreme. They had a number of tools and techniques that they used that I think gave them false information, or that they were, interpreting incorrectly. For example, the flashlight trick. It's a technique that the Ghost Hunters television show, I think, made popular. All it is, it's a heat cycle. The style of light that it is doesn't have an on-off slider. You twist the head to turn it on and off. And so they would twist it so it was just right at the boundary between on and off. When you do that, especially when the light itself is already warm, and then you set it down in the basement of, say, an old armory building that's not heated, as it starts cooling down, that connection gets made, and the light comes on. If you're asking questions throughout, then when the light comes on, you feel that that's significant and that's answering your question, but it's really just that happened to be the question you were asking when the light came on. As far as I know, there haven't been any, local legends that I've ever heard of the place being haunted. Nobody ever died here, as far as we know. This was a headquarters unit, so it was mainly people sitting at desks writing things on paper. Cottage Grove has been lucky to be a relatively peaceful place to live as long as Cottage Grove has been here. So there, you don't have the history of, terrifying violence or scary mysteries that might lead someone to start a rumor about a ghost, other than just the fact that this is an old, decaying Art Deco building, and therefore kind of inherently spooky.
I want to thank them anyway. Thank you for serving for our country and for us. We really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for your service.
You can turn it off so we can ask you another question. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that happened. I mean, that's awesome. It usually, it rarely happens to where it's a full conversation.
We usually get people to talk.
That's good.
We're pros.
That's good. That's awesome.